14th ballot trying to get McCarthy in as Speaker. We've experienced a national and international health crisis which has contributed to more than 6,700,000 deaths worldwide. I'm specifically referring to COVID. Vladimir Putin invaded Ukraine, leading to a war that the U.S. estimates has resulted in over 200 military casualties, and that's not including civilians. Congress has been kept busy during the last 2 years since our former president initiated the phony rallying cry of "Stop the Steal." 64 cases were brought before courts to try to say there was a steal. Not one, not two lost, but all 64. The voting machine company, Dominion, has lawsuits of multi-million-dollar lawsuits in process. Proud Boys have been found guilty and are serving some time. Many of us in this room love our country. Personally, I've lived in 6 different states. I travel extensively. My kids are from South America. I've lived in Europe for 3 separate years. I've had amazing interactions with people and individuals across the U.S. and the globe. I consider myself a patriot. The people who attacked our nation's capital are not patriots. No patriot calls for Mike Pence to dismiss the Constitution in order to allow the loser of the election to stay in office. Patriots do not want to physically harm the House Speaker Pelosi or her husband. A patriot does not make fun of the vicious attack on the Speaker's husband at their residence. Patriots do not damage the symbol of our democracy, the U.S. Capitol. A patriot cares about his or her country and the people in it. Following a leader who's a grifter, a con artist, a narcissist who believes in winning more than all else has been a problem. Unfortunately, he's a loser, and he's caused associates to lose their jobs, get arrested, spend time in jail, and institutions have lost their previous stature because of him. He has these highly classified documents finally recovered. He didn't get to keep those either. Trump clearly, the January committee found, encouraged the attack, but he remains a disaster, a clown, an ignoramus, and so much so that the congressional Republicans have finally distanced themselves. And yet here, okay, here in closing, okay, this will be the last time I go over. This I promise you.
Look,
all you have asked before and have been granted at some point. I'm asking for 15
everyone
seconds.
In this room,
I'm asking for 15 seconds.
By the 3-minute rule, I ask you to do the same. I ask you to do the same.
I will do this under protest, and everyone here who has gotten more than 3 minutes, you should acknowledge that also, that I am not alone in this right now.
No, not alone, yes.
You watch too much TV.
No county government there.
Actually, I read the paper. It's a good thing rather than
It's just as bad. It's just as bad. Who do you think owns the paper?
Mr. Johnson.
Mr. Chairman, if you'd be so gracious, I'd like to give 20 seconds, if you'd like, I know it's out of order, to Ms. Mason, because I believe in free speech for her to finish. And then if you will, just let me finish first before you roll your eyes, Randy. And I will gladly take the rest of my time to say what I have to say. I will stay within the time limit. You have my word.
Really?
Yes. You have my word. You have my word. If she wants 20 seconds, she can have 20 seconds of my time. If you allow it, you're the chairman.
If that's what it takes to get you to follow the rules, I'm off.
It's not what it takes to get me to follow.
Okay.
But
well,
I will offer that to you.
I'll take you up on your offer.
I'm going to cut to, you may know Representative Durkin, who's resigned his Illinois seat, is quoted as saying to his fellow Republicans, "We're not, nor should we be, a party that subscribes to extremists. And if you do not pass the purity test for Republicans, you're not worthy of running for office." I don't believe in that. I hope that this year will lead to a great deal of soul searching and that we will work to turn off the noise that distracts our elected officials from their duties. Thank you, Mr.
You're welcome.
Donato.
I did that because, number one, I believe in free speech, and number two, her and her Democratic Party, when I went to the Democrats campaign rally for Mr. Governor, I'll be nice, Mr. Pritzker, all I simply did when I was there is I called him no names. I said nothing other than, you shut down my gym during COVID, and you kept your fitness rooms and your hotels open. If that's not the most hypocritical thing, while my family and me suffered to his edicts, and I get attacked physically, and all I looked directly at him. I said nothing to anyone else in there. I was not causing trouble. I was going to say what I said and I left. So I would hope that you guys now would extend a courtesy for others to be able to express their First Amendment right.